Hi, welcome back to Dawn Digs In. I'm Dawn. I like to talk about living a happy, healthier life and things I'm doing in my life that you might find interesting or get some value from. Now, I have just completed 28 days of Wall Pilates. If you followed me for a while, you know that I jump around from a lot of different workouts. I give them a good go, and I see what I like and I see what I don't like, and then I let you know what I thought of it. Well, I did not expect to enjoy this as much as I did. I was really shocked. I've tried yoga and different things along that line, and it just does not engage my brain in any way. Just does not. I just fought my way through it all the time. And I've said before, when I did my Hamelin consultation, he told me to let yoga go because I was just not a yoga person. So I thought, well, maybe I'm a Pilates person. I've tried a couple different Pilates moves before, and Hamelin does incorporate a few of them in his workouts. And I've seen lots of them on YouTube and on Facebook. And there's been a lot of things going around about doing the 28-day Wall Pilates challenge in January. So I thought, I'm going to start this. Now, I found several. So the first one I found was Rachel's Fit Pilates 28-day challenge. Now, it was very good as far as a beginner level goes. If you've never worked out in your life before, you may really like this. I did not find it challenging in any way. The workouts were short. They were like 12, maybe 15 minutes tops. It was like a couple exercises, way too much talking. I really liked her, but it was just, I really wanted to get into the workout. I was doing these in addition to my regular workout. So this was like bonus on top of what I'm normally doing, which is a Hamelin or a Get Fit with Rick or whatever I'm doing at the time. Right now I'm into Blizzmatics, and I've just been doing Blizzmatics cardio every day along with some other form of strength training. So, and adding Pilates on top of this. So I started off with Rachel, but I was fading fast and I knew I had to do 28 days. So around day 11 or 12, I started looking for some other options, and I found a few other ones. I found Pilates on Demand with Lindsay, but I found her a little too cardio. I just kind of wanted to get in, get it done, get out without a lot of talking, just maybe some simple direction and just get into it. And like I said, if you are new to working out, then you want one of these beginner workouts. I'm not new to working out. I'm just new to that method. So if you tell me what to do, I can quickly do it. So I ended up moving on to another one. So this is the third one I tried, and I started this one about a week ago. And this was Jenna Collins Fitness. Now, I have loved Jenna. Not a lot of talking, gets right to it. She spends 15 seconds showing you the move you are going to do, and then you spend 30 to 40 seconds doing the move. So if you really wanted to, it could be a 45-second move or a 55-second move, depending. You add those 15 seconds onto the length of her move. So I like that, where if I got it really quick, I would just start doing the move right then. Or if I really needed to watch it, I could watch it for the 15 seconds and then start the move. Very little talking, just boom, boom, boom. One exercise to the other, 20 minutes, you are done. I felt great. It was engaging. It was full body. I did a lot of abs. I did a lot of legs. I did a lot of glute. I really felt it in the hamstrings. This was one that kind of surprised me. And sometimes I struggle to get my glutes to engage when I don't normally have that problem, but it's just getting in that different position and realizing how you need to move your body to get it right? Like any workout, you need to adjust to get that right fit for you. So I have thoroughly enjoyed doing this Wall Pilates, and I am going to continue. Wall Pilates for the win. It's been great for me. I've enjoyed every aspect of this particular workout, so I'm going to keep going with Jenna for a little while, see what I think. Just keep trying a different one every day, or I might find one I like and do it for several days, because I do like that about the full body workouts. You can repeat them. I don't want to do the same arm workout for days and days, but a full body workout when it's covering your entire body, I don't mind doing that every day for a week. And it gives me an opportunity to not have to think about what workout I'm going to do the next day. So I've really gotten into her workouts, and I'm going to continue adding the Pilates on. It's just a short little add-on. I've noticed a difference in a few areas. Now, not to say that I expected these huge differences, but I do feel a little more snatched. I do feel I'm standing a little bit taller. I do feel a little more definition slimming through my legs. Like, you know how you just feel it, right? The thigh gap is a little tighter. You just kind of feel these things. When you get your body where you want to do it, you really kind of have control, and you really can feel changes quickly. But this was a great start on a workout. So if you are hesitating about doing the Wall Pilates, these were all free workouts on YouTube. Now, I've seen all the Facebook ads for 28-day Pilates, but if you've watched me for a while, you know that I'm not about paying for things because I'm not going to stick to it long enough to be out all that money. So I'd rather do something free for a while and then see what I think, whether I want to invest in it. So right now, after 28 days, I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to go for another 28 days and see what I think and what results I really get from it. So I want to touch base as well on last week. So last week we were talking about awareness in our eating, right? Your hunger versus your cravings. I had a spectacular week, like totally spectacular. I don't know what happened. I don't know what light switch got flicked in there, but something got flicked and my brain kind of kicked into gear and went, no, stop. You're not eating that. So my cravings, I'm almost embarrassed to tell you how few I had because it honestly was so few that I'm going to wait till next week to even tell you about them. But I had a couple things happen. Okay, the chocolate chips are gone. If you saw my bag of chocolate chips last week, they're gone. So I don't need to worry about them now because they are gone. But I really didn't have any other cravings. I kind of spent my week doing a lot of test kitchen. I was working on trying to get more protein in my day, and I did a couple recipes that I will be sharing with you that I absolutely loved as far as getting some more high protein meals in, especially my breakfast. I did Autumn's waffles. Oh my God. These are the simplest thing I have ever made. 26 grams of protein in 3 tiny little waffles. You know those little mini waffle makers? 26 grams of protein. I was in heaven. I made like 5 different flavors. My husband was like, what's this one? What's this one? We made a batch. We froze a batch. They were amazing. So I'm going to go through that recipe with you at a later time. But right now, I am experimenting with it and kind of tweaking it for me and what I like and flavors that I like to eat. But it was amazing. I also tried a really good high protein bread from Mary's Test Kitchen. It was a little weedy tasting, but I'm going to work on that. I'm going to adjust a few things and see what I get. But I really enjoyed the trying different things and seeing what I got, and just a change from having a protein shake. I needed something different, and I do like to eat things, and I bought a new protein powder. And it just doesn't whip up the way I like it to. I like my protein powders to come out creamy. And that's what I used to love about Isogenics. You would whip it up and I could make it like a milkshake using ice and a little tiny bit of water, and it would come out like a froster. And you could just eat it like ice cream. But a lot of these protein shakes just don't have that emulsifier in them, and I'm not too sure exactly what it is. I don't know if it's caused by the carbohydrate in them, and when I'm going to these no-carb protein powders, they just don't seem to emulsify properly. You just kind of get little bits of ice all through it, no matter how much you mix it up. So that was kind of getting to me, so I thought I needed to try something different to get this protein going, and these waffles were fantastic. So I'm going to put a recipe up on them. I'm going to go through it next week. I think I'm just going to spend a day and just make some recipes with you so you can see some of the things that I'm doing and see what I'm trying. But the week has been going really, really well. I've actually started in my jotting column what I ate during the craving. So a couple of those cravings, I made good choices. So I was craving something and I had some granola, and it's a keto granola. I had some granola that I had made. It's a wholesome yum recipe that I love. And I made some granola and I had an orange. So I thought, you know what? I might have had the craving, but I made a better choice. So I felt really good about the choices I made last week. And this week, I'm going to start jotting down what I eat. So it's kind of the start of getting yourself used to writing down what you eat. If it's working for you, doing the hunger and the craving, and just seeing where you're at. How many meals are you having? How often are you hungry? How many times are you craving? Now let's start jotting down what you're eating. This is the start of our journal. Okay, this is where we're starting with our journal. Simple things that are something that we need to do. We need to know what is going in, because we can't sit back and complain that I'm not losing weight and I'm not being where I want to be when we aren't writing down what we eat. Because I know that you were eating things that you said you weren't going to do. It's the way it goes, right? You say, I don't know why I'm not losing weight. I'm doing everything I should. No, we're not. We never are doing everything we should, because sure, your body can change and chemistry can change. But if you're eating in a deficit, you have to lose weight. You just aren't going to gain weight with nothing happening in your body. So I hope this has helped you. I hope you are keeping track of your cravings and your hunger. We'll talk about that again next week when we move into the next phase of this, but start jotting down what you're eating as well. I hope the little sticky notes are working. However you decided to do it, that you are marking down whether you are hungry or craving. And until I see you next week, I hope you have some amazing workouts. You're awesome. High five.